I am so hyped right now. I have a bunch of people over, so if you hear yelling or screaming in the background or anything like that, I have a bunch of friends here. We sort of had like a little E3 breakfast and lunch party thing. But yes, I snuck away to my room because I wanted to talk about the new Animal Crossing trailer that dropped. Oh my god. I have so many feelings right now, and I'm so excited. And I'm 100% okay that this game is being delayed till 2020 because it looks beautiful. So I thought that I would play the trailer and do little pauses here and there to kind of talk about some of the things that I noticed. So if you have not seen the trailer yet undisturbed, I recommend you go and watch it right now, and then you can come back because I'm going to pause it a couple times and I don't want to be an irritating person, but I did want to offer my perspective on some of the things that I saw. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. This is my desktop here in the VLC media player, and yeah, I went ahead and paused it right at the right spot. So here we go.
Your attention, please.
Ew.
Your pink getaway package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
I had a feeling we were gonna start our own land or country. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, it's so beautiful. So, the tent has returned and we're starting off on a deserted island and gathering supplies. This right here makes me think that when you start out, you may or may not have any animals on the island. I don't really know, but making the island bigger and beautiful and better and building houses and building things, I think is what's going to make the animals want to come and actually live there. This is really cool because you actually get to make things. You have more of an imprint on your environment than you have in any of the previous Animal Crossing games. Like, oh man, Nook looks so cute. I feel like he got a little bit chubbier, and I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. So you get to chop down trees and look for minerals and things, and it looks like you can put down items wherever you want in the environment, kind of like Happy Home Designer where you could outside the property. It's got that Stardew Valley Harvest Moon vibe where you're gonna start actually growing things, which is really cool. I like that because you're watering plants and crops, and there's something later on in this I want to talk about. Ah, it's so cool. That everyone in the room squealed when that happened. So even though you don't have bridges yet, which I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to build as part of customizing your island, you can still get around and get to places that you normally wouldn't be able to. So I expect that we're definitely going to see fishing. Well, we have fishing. We're going to see the diving style fishing as well. We're probably going to see wetsuits. I would love it too. Wouldn't it be cool if we could have like a little boat? Like if we could go around the outside of our little deserted island. But that's very, very cool. I like the pole vaulting. This is really cool, and I always wish you could do it, because in New Leaf, when you wanted to move a tree, you had to literally cut it down, get a sapling, and replant it somewhere else. But here, it's actually an item that you can take with you, and you can plant it somewhere else, and that is so nice. And we see our little kitty baby over there. There's so much like weeds and foliage and all this stuff everywhere. Oh, it makes me so excited. I like the concept of cleaning up a space, and not when you time travel a bunch and you have weeds everywhere and you have to run around and pick up the weeds as part of your guilt that you time traveled and cheated in Animal Crossing. I like this idea. It feels fulfilling when you see it beautiful after you've kind of cleaned it up and made it your own. It's a very Harvest Moon, Stardew, Rune Factory kind of concept that I love so much. So we've got that, and here we see some characters. Now this house, since it does resemble a log cabin, makes me think that it is something that you yourself would build by collecting those wooden resources. I think that would be really cool. And I wonder if the kind of house you build would have any effect on the kind of animals that you would see, or if it's completely random. It could go either way, but I'm hyped. And the snow, of course, the snowballs look so good. But we've got different kinds of weeds and grasses down here. The little star shapes. Oh, it's so pretty. So we're inside of a character's house. It looks gorgeous. Look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. all the furniture and everything. Was this a furniture set from the other game with the heart shapes? I'm not well versed in knowing every furniture set in Animal Crossing, so forgive me on that. I feel like I know I've seen that plant before. Aww. Okay, this I'm really excited for. So you know how in my video, my previous video, which if you haven't seen, you should totally go watch. Maybe it's still interesting. But I talked about the concept of building pathways. Now, although this isn't a custom QR pathway, it does look like a better way to make pathways in the game. Oh, it's so nice. The thought of being able to dig your way. And what's interesting is if we do dig these pathways, I'm wondering if we're still going to see remember in New Leaf, if you ran over the grass over and over, it would degrade over time. I wonder if that's still going to be a thing here. It might not if we are digging pathways instead of naturally creating them by running and running and running. We see that looks like there's a workbench outside, so we could do some working and some planning outside, not just in with Tom Nook, which is really cool. And there's so many flowers. Oh my goodness. Okay, and there's a sign too with the house, and I'm assuming that's something that we put down, which is cute. Beautification features, and we've got some apples too. And they're watering. This is really, really cool. So much like the fruit resources where you can pick fruit and obviously the tree remains and regrows back, you can pick flowers and the flowers are still there. So there's that reproduction of the plants. It's like a Harvest Moon thing. It's so cool. And I see the wreath on the door. If you look in the back, there is a wreath on the door, and I'm wondering if you could craft those out of different kinds of flowers. I'm thinking you could probably make some with like holly or something like that for Christmas time, which would be very beautiful. And I love the cherry blossom trees. Yep, there's a flower crown. And there we have a little not a lawn gnome. I can't say words. I'm so excited. I'm so sorry. But there we've got a little gnome. This house looks different. It looks so much fancier. And we see another character there in the background, and they're filling up a pail with water, which I don't know if it just looks cool or if it serves a purpose, which is really nice. Now, what I'm curious about, is that another player house there, or is that an animal house? I have no idea. This has me hyped. Look how many people are here. Oh my gosh. So we see a guy in the back. He's got a phone. And later on at the end of this trailer, Tom Nook does reference a Nook phone, which is probably our menu and a way of communicating with people. I'm really curious. But there's so many people here. So I'm wondering, is it people coming to your island to hang out and be friends? Or are these people that are sort of co-op living in your island? I have no idea. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And there's everybody. And they have the traditional villager in the back from Smash Brothers and all the other advertising, the boy and the girl, and our character up front. And I also noticed that we do have characters of a variety of skin tones. I know that was a big issue in New Leaf, because if you wanted to darken your skin, you had to go to the island and sit out in the sun, and I didn't think that was fair. We need customization where everybody can make a character that at least resembles them in some way. So that is really, really cool to see that. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Look at the suspenders on the guy up front. And there's a backpack on that girl. We have a different kind of backpack on our main character here. And I'm pointing at the screen as if you guys can see where my finger goes. Oh my goodness. New Horizons. March 2020. There's Nook. Look at him. He's so chubby. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so precious. Okay, guys, so that is the new Animal Crossing game that we are going to see next year. I am 100% okay with waiting till next year to see this game. I know that I wish I could play it now, but I know that we need to wait and be patient because Nintendo is putting their heart into this, or at least it looks like Nintendo is putting their heart into this. So I am really, 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 really excited. I am so happy. I know the Nintendo Treehouse is going on right now, and I'm really curious if we're going to see any of this. I don't know if we are. I wasn't paying attention to if they said anything about that because I sort of checked out into my happy place the moment that the trailer started to play. Man, I'm glad we finally got to see something because I think that's the hardest part is when you're playing New Leaf and you know that they're going to make another game in the series and you just want to see a glimpse. That's how I felt with the new Elder Scrolls when they just showed last year that little like pan over shot of the way that the landscaping looked and they were like, we're working on it. And I was like, finally, even though you kind of already knew that. So it's the same with this. I'm really happy that it looks very smooth. It looks like it plays very smoothly, which makes me so happy. I love the idea of being on an island. That was definitely a thought, and it's kind of cool because there was the Deserted Island minigame in Animal Crossing New Leaf in the Amiibo update. So they could have put that in there as sort of a little Easter egg to let us know what we were going to expect without really telling us. That's pretty sly. I don't know if it's that deep, but it could be that deep. We have no idea. But they were preparing us because in that you do gather materials in order to sort of progress through the little game. So it does make sense. Everything about it looks amazing. I cannot wait to see more and more information as we get closer and closer to March of next year. I have all these ideas for Animal Crossing related videos that I want to do, and I hope you guys are interested or you like them. I'm still learning how to use Adobe Premiere and getting comfortable with talking again and doing more streams and stuff like that. Right now we're playing through the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon game, and there are so many good games coming out, and I do want to stream them. And it really does help me complete games that I would otherwise not necessarily complete, because I am the opposite of a completionist. But now I'm talking a lot, and I don't need to. But yes, I'm really excited for this game. I would love to know you guys' thoughts and comments down below. I'll just be checking my phone constantly while I have friends over and seeing what you guys have to say. I want to hear your hype. If you notice some things in the trailers that in my excitement did not mention at all, let me know. I'm probably going to go watch the inevitable Game Explain video after this and see what their thoughts are. I didn't want to watch anything yet because I didn't want my own perception to be muddled, but yes, I'm going to go watch 1,000,001 YouTube videos on that trailer. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this super unprofessional video. I've got some more stuff coming up within the next couple weeks that I'm working hard on. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, hope to see you on Twitch sometime, and thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I am so excited. Looking forward to March.